Hi there, my name is Ben Seo and I'm the school counsellor. So far in Values of the Week, you've learnt about commitment, appreciation, respect, mindfulness and persistence. I hope you've all found ways of practicing these values. The great thing about values is that it's like heading west. No matter how far you travel, there's always further west you can go. So can I encourage you to be creative and to work together with your classmates and teachers to see how you can move further with these values. Now today, I'm going to talk about the value of responsibility. Responsibility, firstly, means being accountable for your own actions. What does that mean? Being accountable means taking ownership of what you're meant to be doing. So when you're at school, being responsible means taking ownership of your learning. That is, doing what you're meant to be doing in the classroom. In the classroom, taking ownership of your own learning means not worrying about what other people are doing, whether they're talking or being distracting, but making sure you yourself are listening and focusing and doing what's expected of you in the classroom by the teacher. You guys already know this. When you bring the right stuff to school, you're being responsible for your own learning. When you raise your hands to answer questions, when you do what your teacher says, you're being responsible. I'm sure you can think of more ways of how to be responsible in the classroom. Another area would be on the sports field. Being responsible on the sports field means taking your role on the field seriously. It means playing fairly and cooperatively so that you're helping your team to succeed. Secondly, being responsible is about the standard you do things. It means doing the absolute best you can and setting high standards for yourself. At school, this means making sure you're doing your best so that you can get the most out of the classroom. Let's have a look at this video, which explains this in more detail.
Responsibility. It's fairly simple. We're all given a set of tasks to do as part of our job, so it's only our responsibility to get them done, nobody else's. Of course, we want them done brilliantly. Average and mediocre are not standards that will impress our supporters or each other. So what goes with responsibility is an expectation that things are done to a certain standard, a brilliant standard. It's not just a matter of responsibility, it's the result that I achieve with that responsibility that really counts. So let me explain. I might have the responsibility of keys, but this won't be helpful if I lose them all. Equally, and a little closer to home, I can be a lifeguard, but I would be a little irresponsible if I did nothing when I saw that someone was drowning. So responsibility is not about the tasks that are given to me, it's about the standard to which I deliver them. Of course, we impress others even more when we do a little bit extra, go the extra mile, or peel the banana. Those things happen when we have a complete understanding of our role and we don't just see our job as a series of tasks, but we see it as an essential function, a cog or a wheel in the organisation that has a deeper purpose to achieve results or fulfil our mission. We appreciate the bigger picture and we use our initiative and we turn a good experience into a great one. That's responsibility.
So remember, two things about being responsible. Firstly, it's taking ownership of your own learning. And secondly, it's about setting high standards, that is, doing your best. Ask yourself some of these questions today as you leave homeroom. Firstly, am I being responsible by taking ownership of my own learning as a student of Sir Joseph Banks High School? And secondly, am I responsible by doing my best right now? Thanks.